All right, we got it.
Nailed it.
Beautiful Kanile'a KPA Tenor ukuleles. Just happens that you have a high G.
I do.
And I have a low G on it. We just wanted to do a video here to, I mean, I guess we could talk a little bit about high G and low G, but just to show a little bit about what the Kanile'a KPA is. And we have a couple really nice examples of that. What's right here. So first of all, what does that mean when you say Kanile'a KPA? What does the K, the P, and the A stand for?
So we have koa, obviously. I think you guys picked up on that. And then we have the paua abalone right here in the center, sort of accenting that sound hole, which is very, very nice. Now
there's two things that separate the KPAs from their standard line, which is a K1T series. One you just mentioned, which is the abalone, which is really, really cool because it's a subtle thing, but it does add a little bit of flash to it.
I agree.
And then the second thing is you really can't see it at this angle, but when you flip it, you can see the binding. Which I don't really guess they didn't mention that in the title, the KPA. They didn't mention that, but it does have the top binding on it, which again is just a subtle thing here, but it just lifts up the overall look of the instrument.
Yeah, and the video probably has it looking a little like black maybe, but it's that sort of red, deep, sort of tortoisey accent, which goes really nice. Anything kind of red pairs nicely with the koa.
Yeah. Now these are both just their standard KPA-Ts. They're not deluxes, they're not premiums, they're not master grade. They're just their standard. But I mean, I think both examples of these, really stunning wood.
It is really nice.
I mean, this wood is nicer than some other brands consider their nicer stuff, and this is just part of their select series, which is absolutely stunning. You do have the bridge pins, which is what Kanile'a has stuck with a lot of their ukuleles. The compensated saddle, the 17-inch scale length. You have the abalone also in the fret markers. And then you have the ebony bridge, fretboard, and head plate on these. The TrueR bracing, which is something that Kanile'a has been known for. You can see it very predominantly when you look inside. And then their gloss finishes, but the satin necks on them.
Yes. You got to have the satin neck.
It makes it feel really good going up and down. But anyway, these are some great ukuleles. The KPA, you know, if you want an ukulele that just has a little bit more ornamentation or flash, but not over the top, then the KPA is really a great choice for someone that's out there.
I agree. It's gorgeous. And this, you could think of this as their sort of bass kind of tenor, but the wood is so pretty. I can tell that sometimes we get these and it's like, man, they must have struggled to figure out which category to put some of these woods in. Because it's, if you, like you were saying, if you're trying to compare this to other brands, I mean, Kanile'a has the pick of the litter. If you do the homework on the backstory behind that, I mean, they have stockpiles of the wood, so they can pick pretty woods like this to just put on their base models.
Absolutely. And then they generally come with the high G. This one happens to have a wound low G on it, just so you can hear.
You know, I've rekindled. I used to be low G, no matter what. I've rekindled my relationship with the high G. I'm starting to like it a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, this low G does give you a little bit more of that extra range and a little bit extra the bass sound. You know, if you're playing those chords. But I mean, for that Hawaiian, traditional Hawaiian sound, that really Hawaiian ukulele sound, the high G is.
And it's nice that, I mean, I would think, okay, high G, concert soprano. But when you get the extra volume in here and you get that extra boom with the high G, it sounds really good.
Yeah. So the Kanile'a KPA tenors with the high G or the low G, you really can't go wrong. And if you're interested in these ukes or any of the full line of Kanile'as or KPAs, and on all sizes. They come in baritones as well, which we get rid of and sell a lot of as well. But they are available at one place.
TerryCarterMusicStore.com.